Shalom. I want to give all the glory and the praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Try to remedy of the Israelites and Israelite foreigners that don't look like the Israelites, but they are Israelites. Shalom. All right, now I'm just be reading this precept right here, going into it a little bit. And the precept is Proverbs 28:29. Because some of us ain't fully understanding and why we ain't fully being heard. But Proverbs 28:29. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. I'll read it again. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. Now, when you hear that, you're like, okay, you turn away from hearing the Lord's laws, what he says in Exodus and Leviticus. You're like, okay, the laws, no sacrificing. I mean, you got sacrifices and that. You think about all the stuff that the apostles them talk about, right? About the other camps, they talk about just the laws. But people still fail to realize what laws really are. So let's go ahead and go into the interlinear real quick on the word law. Well, before getting the word law, let's go to hearing. Because people think they're hearing, but they really not hearing. So let's get this word hearing real quick. All right, make sure it's turned up so y'all can hear.
Strong's H 8085, Shama, and second entry, Shamaya.
Okay. And if you're following along in the interlinear, in the blue letter, you see it says to hear, listen, to obey. It says to hear, listen to, obey. All right, if you go down, you see it says to hear, perceive by ear, to hear or concerning, blase. You see You see it says, but the point basically is what I want to grab is to obey, be obedient. Okay, now if you're hearing, you're being obedient. Basically, if you're being obedient, you're following, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? Okay, that's really what you do when you're hearing something. Because if you're hearing, you're actually doing it. That's why I pray people be like, "You hear me? Oh yeah, I hear you. Well, if you hear me, you'll be doing what I told you to do." You get what I'm saying? That's why they be asking. Like it's crazy how Jake be talking, but if you really look into these words, you understand why Jake be saying what he be saying through the spirit. Don't even be noticing it. But all right, now let's get the law. Okay. Next word, the law.
Strong's H 8451, Torah.
All right. And as you follow along, as you can see, it says law, directions, instructions. And if you go on down, it do go into the law of burnt offering, the special law code, the Deuteronomy and Mosaic laws, the first 5 books of Moses, them laws and all that stuff, basically. Yeah, but the main point is instructions. So, let's go all the way back to the precept, shall we? Let's go ahead and get the word abomination, just because. Abomination.
Strong's H 8441, To'eva.
And okay, and it says a disgusting thing. In the ritual sense, of unclean food, idols, mixed marriage, in ethical sense, wickedness. Okay, yeah, all right. Same, yep, abomination. Yeah. It says disgusting thing. Okay. Wickedness, shit the Lord don't like. Now let's get back to this precept. So, in other words, the Lord is saying, he that turneth away his ear from obeying the instructions, even his prayer shall be disgusting. Even his prayer should be wicked. So basically, if you're not obeying the Lord's instructions, he's not going to hear your prayers. He's not going to listen to you. Because it's like, one, you half-ass doing what I told you to do. So why should I even listen to your prayers? I ain't trying to hear that shit. Ugh, you disgust me. I gave you simple instructions to follow. You don't even want to listen to that. I ain't listen to your prayer. Because you don't want to follow my instructions. So why should I hear you out? Why should I obey your prayer if you can't obey my instructions? You get what I'm saying? And then when you rethink about it, didn't Yahweh Shai set up Apostle Tahar and the other apostles to let us know what we should be doing out here if we sincerely want to follow the Lord and get salvation, right? They gave us instructions on what to do. Simple instructions like a video every day. Be brotherly. Make sure you help feeding the flock. Be look, like y'all hear what they be telling us to do. Everybody that's really diligently watching and listening. So the thing is, if you're not following them instructions that was given out throughout the whole book, even to even the instructions that the apostles and them putting down to us, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops, if you're not hearing them instructions, the Lord not hearing your prayers. The angels gonna go down there, come down here, gonna listen to your prayer, gonna come to the Lord. Hey, look, Lord, this brother or this sister has a prayer that they want you to hear out, but at the same time, they haven't been following your instructions. They already know what to do. They ain't gonna it's already set up. They already know what to do and what not to do. So at the end of the day, if you're not following the instructions that was given out for us to do, the Lord is not gonna hear your prayers. So if the Lord not hearing your prayers, that means your ass ain't getting saved. Because he don't hear you. He don't want to acknowledge you. Because you don't want to acknowledge his instructions at the end of the day. What he commanded us to do. I'm gonna read in the NLT also. It says, God, which is Yahweh Shai, detests the prayers of a person who ignores the law. So if you ignoring his instructions, he's gonna ignore your ass at the end of the day. But look at that word detest though too. I'm gonna get out of the etymology online. I should have it over here already though. I believe I did it. Yep, it's right here. And it says execrate, hate, dislike intensely. To curse. To yeah, y'all see it right here. If you following along. Dang. Yeah, man, it said dislike intensely. So basically, if you Shalaki, I'm misreading the precept. Well, basically, that's the Lord. He dislike your ass intensely because you ignoring his instructions. So he definitely ain't gonna hear your ass out. Damn. Yeah, so man, you better follow the Lord's instructions. You better do what the hell he told you to do. Hate not laborers' works. Why hate what the Lord want us to do at the end of the day? Let's get that. I ain't got too much to say though, for real. That's basically it. If the Lord ain't hearing you out, either two things. It's either he wants you to wait, or your ass ain't following his instructions. And you know deep down inside, if you doing what the Lord told us to do, you know for a fact what the apostles and the elders and the bishops told us throughout these videos we've been watching, or certain things we should be doing. If you know for a fact you ain't doing that shit, that's why the Lord ain't hearing you out on certain things that you want at the end of the day. All right? Because you ain't working. You ain't following his instructions. All right? Ecclesiastes 7:15. Hate not laborers' works, nor, I say works. Well, yeah, we supposed to be working. Never mind, let me start over. Hate not laborers' work, neither husbandry, which the Most High has ordained. So basically, it was ordained for us to work for the Lord, to serve the Lord, regardless of what we want or what we say. So don't hate it. You gotta love it. I'm gonna go to the Good News Translation too. Ben Sirach chapter 7, Ecclesiasticus chapter 7, verse 15. It say, don't try to avoid farm work. Because at the end of the day, figuratively speaking, we working on the fields, working on the farm right now, helping the crops grow prosperous so they could feed, get what I'm saying through the spirit. He says, or other hard labor. Yeah, so don't try to avoid farm work or other hard labor. So don't avoid it. Just do what you're supposed to do. Follow the instructions. Don't avoid the instructions. Don't try to pick and choose which instructions you want to follow and which ones you don't want to follow. And it says, because the Most High has given us these jobs to do. He given us these jobs to do. So ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Follow his instructions. Hate not his laborer's works. Do what you're supposed to do. He told you to do something, do it. Because he's telling you to do it just so he can hear your prayers. Because if you don't follow the instructions or the orders or how he got everything set up, he can't do his part. Because it's an order in it. You got to follow his instructions so he can see that you're laboring and you're working for him so he can hear you out, so he can see you. At the same time as we working and doing what we're supposed to do, certain things move around in the world at the same time. And he already know what's up. Yahweh Shai. But at the same time, when certain things move, matter of fact, let me slow down a bit. When a specific thing moved, he know for a fact that specific individual did what they had to do. So if this specific thing didn't move, that specific individual didn't do what they had to do. So the next individual going to do it for him. So he got everything set up to know who did what and who didn't. So it is what it is. Just make sure you're doing your part so he can hear you out. That's all based on what I'm saying. Do what you're supposed to do so the Lord can hear you out. Because you want salvation, right? You're trying to get saved from all the troubles that's coming in the end, right? So just follow the instructions so you can hear your prayers. All right, so hopefully that was edifying. I'm going to give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakah, Kodash, double honor to the apostles, the elders, and the bishop of the great millstone. Shalom to the whole full elect, without remember the Israelites and the Israelite foreigners that don't look like us, but they are us. Shalom.